So next, we are going to see how to find the sum of the first n terms. Okay, dengar saya cakap. Sum of the first n terms. Okay, which is we represent it as Sn. Okay, so bila-bila kamu nampak Sn ataupun S2, S3, S4, S5 tu, itu ialah sum of the first n terms. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the formula is Sn equals to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Okay. Also, remember, okay, make sure you have to memorize this formula. It is better for you to do your exercise, practice all the questions if you can memorize the formula. Okay, so the first question, example 5, the question asks to find the sum of the first 50 odd numbers. Okay, dalam kepala, sum of the first 50 odd numbers. So we have our odd numbers is 1, okay, and 1, 3, 5, 7. So the question want the sum. Okay, saya pun tambah semua. Takkan kita nak buat sampai 50 kan? Sebab tu wujudnya arithmetic progression dekat sini. Okay. Cukup kalau kamu tahu your A, your first term, which is here your first term is 1, and your D, which is 3 minus 1, second term minus first term. So 3 minus 1, we will get 2. Okay. So, ada A, ada D, masuk je dalam formula kita yang ini. So, we have Sn equals to n over 2. Okay, sorry, the question asks to find the sum of the first 50 terms. 50 odd numbers, which is we want to find S50. Okay, so we have Sn equals to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Remember, I said for every question, make sure to write the general formula first. Okay, it's easy for you to check if your substitution is correct or not. So we want to find S50. So we have 50 over 2, 2 times A. We have our A is 1 plus n minus 1, n minus 1 is 49. 50 minus 1 is 49 times D is 2. Okay, then tekan calculator. Okay, tekan yang dalam ni dulu. Make sure put your bracket. Okay, put bracket everywhere, and then times by 50 over 2, which we will get 2,500. Okay, so that is our sum of the first 50 terms. Okay, so next question B. How many terms? Okay, the question asks for how many terms. Keyword, how many terms. So what are we going to find? Are we going to find Sn? Nope. Are we going to find Tn? Nope. We are going to find n. Okay, n saja yang kita akan cari. Okay, macam mana pula kita nak cari n? So we have our sequence 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 9, and so on. Okay, how many terms of the arithmetic sequence must be added to get 572? Okay, so what is 572 dekat sini? Okay, saya tulislah contoh dekat sini. 5 plus 7 plus 9 and so on. Which is kalau kita tambah semua ni, kita akan dapat 572. Okay, the question asks for how many terms? Berapa banyak n kat sini? Okay, so apa 572 ni? Kenapa soalan ni bagi 572 kat kita? So 572 is the sum from 5 until n terms 2. So 572 is actually our Sn. Okay, ni ialah kita punya Sn. Tersedak. So sekarang kita ada info-info yang berkaitan dalam soalan ni. Apa-apa pun, first thing first, we have to take out our A and D first. So we know that our A is 5, D is 7 minus 5, which is equals to 2, and we know that our Sn is equals to 572. Okay, So general formula for Sn. Sn is equals to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay. So kita bubuh semua apa yang kita ada. Obviously kita tak ada n because we want to find n. So we have our a5. Okay, we don't have n minus 1. We have our d, which is 2. Okay, and also we have our Sn, okay, which is Sn kita ada dekat sini. Sn is 572. 572. Okay, now basically just simplify. So we have 572 times 2, dekat sini kita ada 1144 equals to n, and then simplify yang kat dalam ni kita ada 10 plus 2n minus 2. So simplify lagi, we have 1144 equals to n 8 plus 2n. So simplify lagi, expand kan, we will get 2n square plus 8n minus 1144 equals to 0. Okay, so you can see quadratic equation here. So every time we see quadratic equation, we have to simplify first. As you can see, we can divide by 2. So we have n square plus 4n minus 1144 divided by 2 is 572 equals to 0. So quadratic, just factorize. We will have n minus 22, n plus 26. So n is equals to 22, n is equals to negative 26. Okay, sorry. So yang mana satu n kita? Dua-dua ke jawapan n kita? Ingat, the question asks for how many terms? Berapa banyak terms antara ini dengan ini? Okay, logik tak saya cakap ada negative 26 terms? Mestilah tidak kan? Obviously we have to find a positive number. So whenever the question asks for n, for how many terms, it always has to be positive value. Okay, positive value. So for this one, we have to reject negative 26. Rejected, and make sure to write our final answer, which is n equals to 22. Okay, so that is how we find our n. Okay, maksudnya bila soalan cakap how many terms, the question wants you to find n. Oh, terbelit-belit lidah nak cakap. Okay, so let's see the last example here. See, oh bukan last, ada lagi. So the question asks for the sum of the first 5 terms of AP. AP is arithmetic progression. Sum of the first 5 terms. Okay, sum of the first 5 term, which is we know that this is S5 equals to negative 25. And then we have sum of the first 7 terms is negative 21. Okay, sum of the first 7 terms is S7 equals to negative 21. Okay, and then the question asks to find the sum of the first 12 terms. S12. Okay, so kita ada S5, kita ada S7, question asks to find S12. Okay, again straight away just go straight into the formula because we don't have A, we don't have our D. Okay, go to our formula. So S5 we have n over 2, 5 over 2, 2a plus n minus 1, n minus 1 is 4d equals to negative 25. Okay, simplify our equation. We have 2a plus 4d is equals to negative 10. And then again simplify, we can divide by 2, we will have a plus 2d equals to negative 5. Okay, so this is going to be our first equation. Okay, so for S7, again straight away go to the formula of the sum of the first n terms. We will have 7 over 2, n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1, n minus 1 is 6d equals to negative 21. So we will have 2a plus 6d equals to negative 21 divided by 7 over 2. We will get negative 6. Again, simplify. We will have a plus 3d equals to negative 3. So this is going to be our second equation. Okay. So again, sama juga macam sebelum ni, kita boleh buat elimination. We want to eliminate a dekat situ. So 2 minus 1. Equation 2 minus equation 1, we have a plus 3d equals to negative 3. A plus 2d equals to negative 5. So here we will get negative 3 minus negative 5. We will get 2. 3 minus 2, we will get 1d. So now kita ada d equals to 2. We can find our a. So a plus 2 times 2 equals to negative 5. So a is equals to negative 9. So ini daripada equation nombor 1 Okay. So ada a, ada d. The question asks to find S12. So masuk je dalam formula. So we have, ingat Sn kita is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So we want to find S12. So 12 over 2. 2 times a is negative 9 plus n minus 1 is 11, d is 2. So here, tekan calculator semua orang, we will get 24. Okay, kita tengok pula macam mana nak buat problem solving. Maksudnya dia akan bagi ayat, dia akan bagi situation. So we have to, first apapun we have to identify the situation is arithmetic or geometric lah. Okay. So okay, let's see example 6. Okay. We have the question said an amphitheater has 50 rows of seats with 30 seats in the first row, 32 in the second, and 34 in the third, and so on. Find the total number of seats. Okay, the question doesn't state that it is arithmetic or geometric. So let's see. We have the first seat is T1, which is 30. The second seat is the second row is 32, and the third row is 34. Okay, so kamu nampak dekat sini dia bertambah. Okay, plus 2. Plus 2, plus 2. So we know that this is arithmetic. So an amphitheater has 50 rows. So this can continue until T50. Okay, T50. Okay, we don't want to find T50. What are we going to find? What are we supposed to find? We want to find the total number of seats. Okay, total number of seats. So what does it mean by total number of seats? We want to find S50, total number. Okay, total number of seats, ataupun yang ni tambah yang ni tambah yang ini tambah yang ni sampailah yang ke sini. Okay, so again, first we have to take out our a and d. Okay, keluarkan our a and d. So we have our a equals to 30. Okay, the first term, and then d is equals to 32 minus 30. We have 2. So straight away go to our formula. S50 equals to 50 over 2. 2 times 30 plus n minus 1 is 49 times 2. So we have, tekan calculator, we have, what's the answer? 3950 seats. Okay. Alright, so simple je lah, easy je. So let's see for the last example for arithmetic. An insurance representative made 30,000 her first year. Okay, so we know that T1 is 30,000, which is T1 is the same as our A. So A is 30,000. Okay, so make sure bila kamu baca tu, sambil baca sambil tulis apa benda yang dia bagi. So apa yang dia bagi, apa yang dia minta. So now we have n 60,000 her 7th year. So we have our T7 is equals to 60,000. Okay, assume that her annual salary figures form an arithmetic sequence. So for this question, it specifically said that this is arithmetic. So tak payah fikir dah. and the question asks to predict what she will make in her 10th year. So we wanted to find our T10. Okay, nampak apa saya buat? Sambil saya baca, saya tulis all the information that I have and I state what I want to find. Okay, so from here, T7, we know that we can T7 is equals to 60,000. So how to find the T7? We know that A plus n minus 1D, which is A plus 6D is equals to 60,000. Okay, so we actually have our A here, 30,000. So 30,000 plus 6D equals to 60,000. So automatically we will get our D, which is equals to 5,000. Okay, so senang je lah, bolehlah cari T10 kita. So T10 is equals to A, our A is 30,000 plus n minus 1, which is 9 times D. So here we have 75,000. Okay, 75,000. So our final answer, the salary is RM 75,000. Okay, so that is all about arithmetic sequence, arithmetic series, arithmetic progression. Okay, where we have our main three formula here, which is how to find our common difference, how to find our nth term, how to find the sum of the first n terms. Okay, biasanya soalan akan tanya how to find A or D, or soalan akan tanyalah how to find Tn, find Sn, ataupun macam kita ada before this, we have how many terms, which is this is we want to find n. Okay, but whatever it is, you have to make sure you know how to use all these three formulas. Okay, thank you class.